Welcome back to the Simulation Basketball Association. It is your boy Kamish Mula, and the flu was definitely fluing, but you know we had to fight right back, guys. So pardon me if my voice is a little bit, raspy or a little different, or if I have to take sudden pauses. We still trying to fight through, man. But you know how we do. Let me get a hashtag Noti Gang in the chat. Also, for all my guys in the Discord, let me get a hashtag Flu Fighters in the chat, because a lot of guys in the Discord got hit with this flu that's going around, man. Now, I didn't take no COVID test to see if it was anything else. I just been on my holistic stuff. I just been getting right with the holistic meds and not the holistic meds, but the herbs and the good turmeric and the ginger, the lemon, and all that good stuff, elderberry, all the good stuff, man. I don't usually like too many medications and all that. I like to do it the natural way. But if y'all can, man, definitely drop the Flu Fighters and Noti Gang in the chat, part of the course, guys. I'll try to mute up if I can catch it, and if I can't, I apologize ahead of time. I still gotta make sure we get right and we stay on task. Overseas guys have waited a while for this, and I just don't want to postpone it no longer, man. Jaden Blue, CBC played very impressive in their first home game. Got that win to avoid the sweep. But of course the select still trying very hard, man. Very hard to close this in as least games as possible, man. And I think it's possible if we contain that guy that you just saw, Ariel Severio, the MVP. Boy, would it be crazy to see this guy come from the shadows of death to take out one of the best teams in the SBA to get a title. It'll be almost insane for him to do that, but it is definitely possible. As you see, man, he's just been a constant professional all season long, basically coaching his team, putting in game plans. You can see this crowd here loves him. This crowd here definitely loves to see the MVP do his thing, and he'll be going on to the Pro Series. So it's going to be interesting to see the whole country of Spain supporting Ariel Severio on his way to the SBA this upcoming season. Got Ariel Severio in the chat. Patrick Mensah, JOPV, Duke Spiff, DJ Cannon, Eddie B, aka Roland Woods. Got a lot of guys in the chat. Shout out to the whole SBA community. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Tip off almost underway, but you know what we got to get into before we do that. Got to put on them good old sliders, man. Got to get them sliders right. Got to get that camera angle right. And for all the guys, man, worried about our sliders when they see the Prospect Series and all that, just know we know exactly what we doing here. Prospect Series is for new guys. If you see what we got going on during our Pro Series, you'll understand. Eddie B started off fast, gets it to Ash, and they said we need to go to Ash more, and we start off being very aggressive, getting it to the Norway Nightmare. And he's headed to the line for 2 early. That's an early foul there as well. So it looks like Coach was listening to his team, and they want to get the Norway Nightmare involved very early. First free throw, ew, no good for the Norway Nightmare. Gotta count the pennies, my God. Gotta count those pennies. Shout out to my guy Eli in the chat, aka Muhammad Al Bonobo. Oh my God, let me get a hashtag ill in the chat as the Norway Nightmare misses both free throws. not too precedent for him, man. Definitely one of the guys that can knock them down. And Jaden Blue comes back, wants the three. And that one is off the mark. Still 0-0. Let's see who can break the ice. JJ with the rock. JJ looking to be aggressive again in this game. Had a big game one. Almost putting up 40 against Ariel. And that time, tough. Right up the chest of the MVP. Will this be another big game for JJ? Let's see. Chambers with the rock. Uh-oh, 4 seconds. Uh-oh, they get it to... Ooh, Air Jamaica for the three, and his teammates knew it was going down. Look how they got up out their seats on the bench. And Canarias is going crazy here in Spain. These guys has shot the ball and looked a lot more comfortable offensively at home. JJ being aggressive, no good. Duke split with the rebound. That's what he does. Duke is that dude for the SBA Select. Definitely, I would say one of the true leaders on our team. A lot of leaders there for the Select, but Duke, definitely that guy, that big brother on the squad. Ariel skipped through, and there goes the MVP. Ariel Severio making it look easy. Peep the move, just losing JJ and Ill. Skip through the lane. Good stuff right there. Mobile One drive. Shout out to Mobile One for the replay. JJ with the rock. Oh, God. JJ with some space. Three-pointer, no good, though. Ariel Severio still so good on defense. Even when you hit him with a move, the closeout was still there. But that was a nasty move by JJ, though. Not going to lie. Ariel wants it back. Now he wants to dance. He said, okay, you hit me with a move, but let's see if you can keep up. No, he can't. Finger roll in a... No. Trying to go with the float. But Lance Madison with the good defense. Great defense right there from Lance. JJ to Eddie B. Eddie B. See Ash at the top. But Eddie wants to miss. Eddie said, oh, no, I don't know. Oh, okay. Eddie calling his own number right there. Kinda looked like it was going to lead to a bad shot if you ask me. But Eddie got it done, knocked it down. And that's what you like to see out of the franchise. They call him a franchise for a reason. Jaden Blue off the mark. And the young phenom, Jaden Blue, just not getting it to go right now. But you know if that kid could get hot, you in trouble. Uh-oh, Eddie B skipped through. And that's what you got to watch out right there. Because he can put it on your head at Eddie's second. Eddie B just such a tremendous athlete, man, at that point guard position. Pardon, guys. Foul on the play. Jaden Blue headed to the line for two.
Shooting two.
Jaden Blue headed to the line for 2 free ones. Let's see if he can knock these down. First one up, first one down. 2-point lead for the SBA Select. And let's see if Mr. Blue can knock down this free throw and make it a 1-point game. The young phenom knocks it down. 8-7 now in favor of the Select. And the franchise with the rock now. Franchise, what do you got? Oh my God, the franchise to Ash on the slip. And the Norway Nightmare with the slam. That was a beautiful little play call right there. I like the chemistry between Ash and Eddie. Ash was just saying he should go set Eddie the screen, but saw the defense was sleeping and slipped instead. Nice IQ, good heads up play right there from the Norway Nightmare. Good heads up play for Eddie seeing it. And there goes Air Jamaica once again, showing what he could do. Knocking down that three and now getting a trip to the line here. Air Jamaica, one of them guys that you cannot sleep on. When I say this guy can turn it on in a second, he can turn it on. And if he gets it going, trust me, you will be in trouble. Air Jamaica, OJ the Juice Man. Hold on, guys. Let me make sure my mic... Yeah, the mic is good. Doesn't knock that free throw down. What's going on with the free throw bug? Guys are not counting their pennies right now. Penny counter not looking too good. First Ash missing some And Juice splitting on that one. So 8-10 in favor of the Select still. JJ trying to put a move on. JJ skipped through. Good defense right there from the MVP, who is also the Defensive Player of the Year overseas. Double whammy. Call him the Cookie Monster for a reason. Jaden Blue loves that three-pointer off the screen. 2 defenders closing out, though. We on that one, Jaden. We know what you like to do. So we're sure to send extra guys. Ash setting the off-ball screen for Duke. Pardon me, guys, on that one. Beautiful play right there. JJ gets it into Madsen for the slam. A lot of good ball movement by the Select. Liking what I'm seeing early, but we got to keep it up and we got to continue to play defense. Whenever I'm pausing, guys, you know I'm still fighting through this flu. Don't want y'all to hear all the and all the extra stuff. Pardon me. Duke split for the good defense and a rebound. JJ got a clean look. Step back for the 3. Makes the shot extra difficult. That's why we love this kid out of the Philippines. The Philippine phenom. Dynamite JJ Johnson. You gotta love JJ, man. This kid out of the Philippines is nothing to be played with. Step back from the Juice Man. And a lot of international players in the SBA have proven why international talent is on the rise. Some of our best players here in the SBA are from other countries. And I mean this realistically. Like, these are user players. So they are taking the likeness of a real person who signed up for our league. Whether they was a subscriber or found us through, however they found us. These players are made after real people. And these guys are from all over. JJ from the Philippines. OJ, who just hit that beautiful shot from Jamaica. And boy, oh boy, we had a ton of new prospects in from different places as well. A couple guys in from Asia, from China. Got some guys, some more Philippine guys coming in. And I'm just loving the diversity here in the SBA. And I truly appreciate you guys. Speaking of one of the guys, we got my guy Yangtze in the building. Ash with a nice move. It looked like he was going to slam it home, but Tyrone Webster with the tough defense. And Ash is going to the line. Tyrone Webster is not happy with that one at all. But hopefully Ash can count his pennies. Ash, the Norway Nightmare. Another one of our international guys. But we definitely have a lot of international guys. As I was speaking about it, my guy Yangtze Rivers is checking in. The Asian sensation Yangtze. Ash knocks down the free throw. The Norway Nightmare getting it done now. Making sure these pennies are counting on this second trip. Yes, sir. The SBA is in full effect. Love the support, guys. Appreciate you for rocking with me. Yeah, I know it's been a tough week for me. If you've been in the Discord, this flu has been killing me, but I had to get it back. I'm like, man, it just ain't feeling right. Got to get back to SBA. I was twitching and glitching, man. Beautiful pick and roll play between the MVP and Tyrone Webster. And that is something that we got to keep an eye on because that was too easy. Eddie B with the rock. Eddie B surveying the floor. Eddie to Duke. Duke with the midi. That's a gimme right there. But that one off the mark. Juice trying to work on Duke. Finds Tyrone Webster again. But great defense right there. Love the defense on Tyrone Webster on that one because that first one was a little too easy on the last trip down. Duke got in the way of that one. JJ trying to dance now. JJ trying to put a move on nothing. Doing good defense by the MVP. Beautiful pass from Duke to Skip Day. What a heads up play right there from the Auntie Slayer Duke split. Hashtag roll another one. As he threw that dime right there. Shout out to Prince in the building. Prince out of Puerto Rico. Missed shot right there from Jaden Blue. And we're going to go the other way. Eddie B, what do you got? Duke now with it. Duke trying to work on the smaller OJ. Juice been doing pretty good on Duke. The help defense also helping. OJ now pushing it up the floor. OJ that wing, more of a 2, getting challenged with playing the 3 because they want to have the most offense they can on the floor. And Jaden Blue knocking it down. That's why they go with that small lineup, 1 to 3. They kind of go with 3 guards from the 1 to 3 CBC. And it's worked for them this season, as you can see, as they made it all the way to the chip. Ash trying to get that tough layup to go. 2 defenders on them, no good. Ario to Jaden. Jaden trying to put a move on Eddie. Eddie with the good defense in the franchise. Just showing the younger guy once again. Not going to be that easy. Jaden Blue struggling. 1 for 6 and 1 for 5 from the 3-point line right now. Skip Day with the rock. Skip trying to work on Tom Ellis. Tom Ellis, one of those smaller forwards. Skip Day, one of the bigger guys, but forced to take a tough shot. And although CBC has those smaller forwards, man, them 3 to 5 guys, those guys are tough. Aerial, a lot of contact, and the refs are going to let them play. Good ball movement. Oh, Eddie gets him in the air. Eddie skipping through. Eddie tries to put the shot up, but Tyrone Webster catches up after getting hit with the pump fake. Good hustle right there for Mr. Webster to recover and get that block. Jaden Blue trying to work on JJ now. Jaden Blue, nice move, and JJ with the stout defense. 2 of the young studs here in the league. Eddie B with the rock. Eddie, uh-oh, yeah, there we go. I like Duke in the post right there. And they always double down whenever Duke has the smaller OJ in the post. That's a very smart strategy. However, it can hurt you because we have some shooters in the building. Now we're going with our bench unit. Both teams switching it up, and that is a turnover by Mr. Basturk as soon as he gets subbed in. Tate, another guy that had a really good game in the last game. And looking to pick up right where he left off. Tate, tough finish right there. Gets this game within 2. Fox knocks down the tough midi. This is my guy, D'Angelo Fox, man, who I hope to be the future of the SBA select. We trying to keep him under contract, not trying to let him go anywhere after this season. Don't even want him to declare for the pro draft. Hopefully we can keep him happy, give him a contract that's worth his while, because this kid definitely got a lot more game to give here. And Sheldon Woods knocking down a 3. Sheldon Woods is a guy who I think was overshadowed by the starters that we had, but this kid would have been a starter on any other team, trust me. Battle with the rock. Battle, this kid is good too. Smaller guy, but this kid has game, and he shows you right there that height does not matter. Oh, Art Blackman trying to go right back at him. Defense right there, nothing doing. D'Angelo Fox back to Woods, another decent look, and Sheldon Woods with back-to-back 3s to put us up 8. Battle with a half-court heave off the front of the rim. At SBA community, you know how we rock. Drop those 2s in the chat. Loving the Woods emojis in the chat. That's fire. SBA guys really keeping the chat lit. Love to see it. Sheldon Woods checking in the game and knocking down 2 3s off the bench. Really been kind of quiet. I was expecting more from him in these playoffs, if I'm being honest. But I'm glad he's waking up now. Help us secure this ring. Let's go. Second quarter underway. The MVP back in the game. MVP loses the ball. Almost a steal. Good defense right there from Duke. But it's going to stay this way. Jaden Blue with the rock. Jaden Blue off the screen. Skipping through the lane. Good defense. Skip Day. Pinning that to the glass. Him and Duke Spliff getting a piece of that. You know we got the overseas rules in effect. So the goaltending rules is a little different. Skip Day. The fadeaway off the mark. Both teams implementing a few starters into the lineup with the bench. Skip Day with the heads-up player on defense. Eddie B with the rock. Eddie B, oh. Nice little hesitation right there from Eddie. Eddie now going to the hole, but the Cookie Monster meeting him at the rim. Great interior defense right there from Ariel Savario, keeping his hands straight up, not fouling. And now he's trying to bully against the smaller JJ, but JJ, tough defense, love it. The phenom from the Philippines putting a move on, floater, and he's fouled by the Cookie Monster. And the Cookie Monster not happy with that, nor is this home crowd as they are booing away. They are booing away. JJ headed to the line for two. Of course, the crowd not happy with that one. They're like, where is the contact? Two free throws on the way for JJ. Free throw is good. Second free throw on the way for JJ. And that one off the mark. Come on, guys. Got to count these pennies. Juice Man with the rock. Juice to Blue. Blue back to Juice. Juice looking like he wants to get something working. I love the pass right there. And Tyrone Webster taking off. I'm telling y'all right now, Tyrone Webster is going to be a problem at the next level. These guys have a lot of good scoring guards, and I feel like that has hindered some of his production. But this guy is a beast. Trust me. Eddie B trying to put a move on Tom Ellis. Tom Ellis is a lockdown, though. Gotta watch that. JJ, too much room. No good, though. Doesn't knock it down. Tom Ellis Jr. with the board. Pushing it up the floor. Gets it to the Cookie Monster. The Cookie Monster, uh-oh, he's dancing. Cookie, oh, God. Cookie Monster trying to put a move on. He gets fouled. Left-handed finish, no good. Ash going right over to talk to JJ, saying, good defense. I got your help, if anything. But good, tough defense. I like that. Rather foul him than give him the easy two. Love Ash going over there being the defensive leader that we know him to be. Free throw is up and it is good. Swiss cheese, not out but net for the MVP. Definitely missing too many free throws, Ash. I don't know what the heck is going on right now. Bright lights maybe getting to us a bit. Second free throw for the MVP. Good. 5-point lead in favor of the Select still. We still on our toes, man. This CBC team can catch fire in a hurry. We saw it happen in a couple of games. Mr. Spliff with the rock. Mr. Spliff wants to screen for Madison. Takes matters into his own hands. Gets his own rebound, though, and goes up against the smaller OJ. And Duke Spliff. Let me get a hashtag roll another one in the chat. Duke Spliff. Tough finish. Both on the board. And one. Can't wait to get that SBA merch in effect. Because them hashtag roll another one tees are going to go crazy. Darth Vaden in the building. Shout out to Kamari Vaden in the building. Shout out to Ace in the building. Shout out to all my new prospects checking in. Shout out to Pharaoh Reyes, the tribal chief. OJ trying to get back with a three of his own. No good. There's a chance for us to go up. Ooh, Eddie B looked like he wanted to take off. Passes out of it. A lot of traffic. A lot of bodies there. Kind of could have been dangerous if he would have landed smart to pass up that one. Oh, a nice move right there. As JJ throws the shush to the crowd. He's only 3 for 8 with 8 points. That's why he's telling the crowd to shush, knowing that he's starting off cold, but got a tough basket there. But, oh, my God, OJ out there throwing dimes. The Juice Man been throwing dimes out there. I peeped. That beautiful pass to Chambers for the slam. And Dynamite right back. Dynamite off the little misdirection with Eddie B for the slam. Eddie Jr. watching the game. Big shout out to my guy Eddie B once again, having his child Eddie Jr. Eddie is tuned in. The baby franchise in the building. Shout out to baby Eddie. Salute to my guy. Welcome to the best hood of them all, my guy. Fatherhood. Definitely the #1 hood there is. Looks like Jaden went to be a little bit aggressive off the screen, but gets it to, oh, beautiful pass right there from the MVP. But Chambers not able to knock down that 3 at the buzzer. 10-point lead in favor of the Select. Let's see if we can up it. Off the screen, Duke trying to go against a smaller guy, and it works. Duke just taking it to these smaller guys off the screen, and that's what we need him to continue to do. We cannot let up. Whenever he has a smaller guy, we have to take advantage of that matchup and exploit it. Webster. Sorry guys, the little Alexa P5 thing popped up. Eddie B with the rock. That one off the mark. 10-point game. Oh God, Jaden Blue with the 3, and there we go. I told you, gotta watch these guys. That offense could pick up in a hurry. Mr. Bowles, what do you got? Can you get us back on track? Gets it back to Duke. That's what I love. I like when we get it to Duke. We start to play patient, run our game, let him cause the mismatch. Look, they caused a double. Oh my God, Duke didn't see it. The Cookie Monster with a beautiful play right there on defense, and Chambers again. Quick shot, not gonna go. That was great defense right there. No. Eddie B off the screen. Eddie B trying to skip through. Gets it to Ash. Ash is fouled. Now, Eddie B being extra passive this game. I know that's what he wanted to do, but a couple of times I think he could have went to the hole. He elected to go with a little pass out of it. And Ash headed to the line for 2. Let's count your pennies this time. Let's go. Believe he knocked down 2 after missing his first 2, but let's see if he can continue to knock them down. First one up, and it is good. Let's go, Ash. Here we go. Let's go. Second one good for Ash. So Ash, after missing those first 2 free throws, getting it right back on track and knocking down his last 4. Love to see it. Ariel with the rock. Ariel trying to dance, trying to put a move on a smaller guy, but Lance Madison meeting him in the paint. That's what we like to see. Our bigs helping and making it very hard on these guys. Jaden Blue a little bit overzealous, and that's the thing about these CBC guards. They super aggressive on the defensive end, man. They get the reaching, they get the doubling, and they're quick with their hands. Ash trying to put a move on right there. Got a good look, but that one off the mark. Definitely want to go back to that. I like that shot right there. Definitely happy with that one. Even though he wasn't able to get it to go. Definitely like that shot by Ash. Jaden Blue also can knock that one down. Yeah, let's go right back to Ash. I like it. Got the mismatch, and that one's too easy. Let's go. That's how we want to work that one right there. Great job right there from Ash, and good job to go right back to him. Identified the mismatch. Went right back. Then Ash got it done. CBC wanted a timeout. Don't want to let things get out of hand. 11-point lead right now for the Select. Both teams throwing that bench right back in. Still a couple of starters out there. Well, I see one starter out there for CBC, which is the MVP and Battle. Told you that this little guy can hoop. Also, big shout out to my guy, Old Block Olin Santos. Baby boy Nolan Theodore Green was born today, January 3rd, 2024, SBA. Let me get a hashtag Nolan in the chat. Hashtag Nolan in the chat for baby O-Block. Definitely a special person here in the SBA league. And he just had a baby. Oh, Lord, the SBA is having a lot of SBA babies, man. And I just am so welcomed by all this new life that we're having in the league. Beautiful alley-oop there, but big shout out to O-Block and his family for adding another family member to not only their family, but our family as well, as Art Blackman knocks down that three-pointer. But our family is continuing to grow, and we love it. Nolan, welcome to the world, baby boy. Uncle Mula definitely got you. And I know you got a great dad, so I know you're in good hands. Shout out to Nolan Green, man. Nolan Green. CBC trying to catch up. Tom Ellis three-pointer off the mark. That lead is starting to go up right now. Hopefully this bench for the Select can keep it going. They're hot right now. Let's see. D'Angelo Fox with the rock, trying to put a move on. Gets to Basturk off the pick and roll. Basturk can't finish. Tate. Good take right there from Tom Ellis Jr. That one off the mark. The refs, they've been calling some fouls, but they've been letting them play, man. Not a lot of contact on some of these plays. To Gabe Basturk trying to put a move on Tate. Tate, good defense once again. Tate has been playing very good for CBC. MVP with the rock. MVP will get a lot of minutes with the bench. They do not want to take out their top guy. Here goes Tate again. Is he going to hit? No good, but there goes Webster. And Tyrone Webster also really taking it to us right now. And they're trembling into this lead. Still an 11-point lead. Hopefully we get some points. Oh, God, there we go, D'Angelo. Use that size. Nice spin move. Battle is just outside. Battle got the heart. But the size, man, always going to play a factor. Battle trying to put a move on. He can score, though. Gets it out to Tom Ellis for three. And Tom Ellis can't knock it down, but another offensive rebound. Tate, told you, this guy's been getting it done for CBC. And there goes the midi. Tough midi right there, too. Defense straight all over the MVP. That is how we're going to end the half. 49-38 in favor of the Select. But CBC is right there, guys. Cannot fall asleep. SBA community, you know how we rock. Let me get those halves in the chat. Halves in the chat. SB babies. Or S babies. SBABs. The SBABs is crazy. Shout out to the SBABs, man. Taking over this world. And yes, sir, you know we definitely got to incorporate the SBABs. Got something special for the SBABs in mind. Oh, yes. Prospect series. Hashtag prospect generics. Don't let me get the cooking. academy freshmen might have to see Nolan and baby Eddie. Baby Woods and baby Nolan might have to see the prospect series. They've been calling for generics, and I might have to get cooking. If the dads allow it. If the dads allow it, the SBABs may have to take the prospect series by storm. Threes in the chat. Oh God, good steal right there to start off the third quarter. JJ with the rock. Eddie B trying to put a move on. JJ trying to dance. JJ shot is up off the glass. No good. Ew. Juice with the rock. Juice, nice pass to Webster, but even better defense right there from Ash. Eddie B with the rock. Oh, almost a steal right there. Oh, we seeing some aggressive defense to start this half. Both teams not trying to give an inch. Both teams really ramping up the defensive aggression. Like I said, the refs are kind of letting these guys play right now. That three-pointer no good from the Juice man. Can't give him that much space though, as that one just went in and out. Eddie B to Mr. Erickson. Ash with the mismatch. Yeah, Ash. That's what I like to see. Ash get aggressive, but the Cookie Monster swiping that thing right away from Ash. And I told you, I think that was still some extra contact, but it leads to a CBC 3. Jaden Blue knocks it down. Cookie Monster with that tough steal right there, man. That was tough. That's what we know him to do, but that one was tough right there. Duke tries to go for the midi. That one no good. Ariel and company coming back. And there we go, Madison. There we go, Madison. Way to stop the run and get it back to us. Oh, no. Duke tries to go with another midi. That one no good. And the SBA Select is on a 3-minute scoring drought right now. Just shows you the type of defense that this CBC team has. Good defense though, as we have good defense too. Ash and Lance Madison, man. Just terrific defenders down there. Love the bigs here for the SBA Select. And there goes Eddie. Beautiful shot. But CBC is making it very tough on us right now. Getting some decent looks, but it is not easy right now. Severio trying to skip through it. Both teams just super tough defense to start this third quarter. You love it. This is what we love to see. Making it very hard on the MVP. And Lance Madison just thugging down low. Too easy. Remember, we got Ariel Severio checked in on the big man. We want to give him the rock. We know that he's a good defender, but I don't know if he can get down with our bigs like that. Juice knocking down that 3 though. Gotta watch the Juice man. This kid is super tough. Can't afford to keep giving him those looks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Pardon me, guys. Had to take a little nose break. Roll my nose a bit. There's no more than napkins? Yeah, you can give me the napkins. Thank you. I had to get some tissue. Roll my nose. Eddie knocks down the free throw. Thank you so much. Ariel with the rock. Madison meet him at the rim, and Ash with the rebound. That dynamic duo at the big, man, I'm telling you. Not too many big combinations that can rock with Lance Madison and Ash Erickson. And there's why. Offensive rebound, leads to the three. No good, JJ. You gotta hit that. Gotta knock that one down. Blue with a beautiful pass, but once again, Ash. Terrific block. Loving the defense I'm seeing right now, but oh my God, Jaden Blue blocks the franchise. Oh my God, terrific defense from both of these teams. I don't even got enough breath to keep up right now, guys. Jaden missing that three. Buckets have been tough to come by to start this quarter. A lot of blocks. These teams are going all out on the defensive end. And this is what any coach loves to see. What a steal. Chambers with the rock. Chambers trying to use his size against a smaller defender. And he does not. Still great defense. Oh my God. I know coaches are loving to see this. Ash using his strength. Beating on his chest. And the Norway Nightmare gets it back up to 10. Timeout by CBC. Let me get a hashtag OT1 in the chat. Just beautiful defense. If you're an offensive lover, then you're probably not going to like this type of play. But for the guys who like hard-nosed defense, gotta love what you're seeing from both teams right now. Just all-out defensive effort. This is what you want to see in championship games, man. Blue with the rock. Gets it to Juice Man. Juice Man to Webster. Blue gets it again. Once a three. Lines it up. No good. And Blue can't really get it to go. Ash. Okay, Ash. Ash sees the smaller defenders. And Ash showing he could dance a little bit. Okay, Eddie. Let's see Eddie trying to go up against the bigger guy. Tom Ellis. Such a stout defender. That's going to be hard to do. Jaden Blue, tough finish, and he's beating on this, showing his muscle, flexing, punching on them pythons. What Hogan used to call it, the 20-inch pythons. As he finishes that tough laying right there. But Ash, offensive rebound for the slam after the missed three by JJ. Oh my God, Ash just putting Tom Ellis on a poster, and the Norway Nightmare is alive tonight. They said they want to see more offense out of Ash, and I think he is answering the call here in game 4. This is what they asked for, Ash. And oh my God, Webster going right back with a putback of his own. These teams are putting on an absolute show, man. Oh man, I'm gonna miss 2K23 in these sliders. I'm going to miss it. Skip Day mid-range look. Beautiful pass from Duke, and Skip Day extending a bit of his range there. Not known for taking too many of those shots, but can knock it down. But boy, oh boy, am I going to miss 2K23 in these sliders, man. I think we mastered this game. Foul on a play. Duke Spliff not happy, but the Juice Man is going to be headed to the line for 2. 2 free throws on the way for Air Jamaica. First one up, and it is good. Air Jamaica knocking it down. Let's see if Juice can knock down his second free throw. It is up, and it is off the mark. So both teams struggling a bit from the line. Well, they've hit more than they've missed, but definitely missed a few pennies. And Duke Spliff skipping through, spinning through, smaller defender, making them pay. That's what you like to see from the Auntie Snatcher, Duke Spliff. Battle with the rock. Battle to Tom Ellis. He's going to pull up an ill-advised 3. Good defense right there from Mr. Spliff. And a rebound right there from Skip Day. Now, nice move. Skip through the lane for D'Angelo Fox. Now we're trying to pull on that lead. Come on, let's get that lead up a little bit more comfortable. Select. CBC is not a team to play around with. OJ the Juice, man, that's too easy. That is too easy. Just when we get a little bit of a lead. Late on the rotation, Sheldon Woods. And that goes that man. Juice with the 3. And Duke just being aggressive. This is why we love Duke Spliff, man. When it's time to pour it on, Duke knows what to do. When in doubt, Duke it out. That has been our motto all year long. He's been a true leader here for the SBA Select. Like I said, we have a lot of leaders here, but Duke has definitely been that guy. What I would say is much of the heart and soul overall. Definitely won Conference Player of the Year as well, and you seeing why here. him and Roden, Conference Player of the Year, both of their respective conferences. In the overseas tour, he knocks down both of his pennies. So up 12 now. And let's see if we can continue to pour it on. Can we get a stop here and extend this lead? No, we cannot. The MVP right back at us. Gets it back up to 10. Gets it back down to 10. For CBC, Blackman. Looks like they're trying to get it to Duke. Nice play call. And Duke with the slam off that back screen. Good heads up play. Sheldon Woods gets the steal. D'Angelo Fox on the break. Lay-in is good. We finally get it over 12 though. 14-point lead. Let's go, guys. Third quarter, a minute left. We know we can't keep these guys around for too long. Especially not in that fourth quarter. Then defense and fatigue sets in. When fatigue sets in, we know their defense starts to become like a superpower. And these guys start taking advantage of the fatigueness. And that offense start coming off their defense. Duke. There we go. They're starting to double team Duke on that drive now. So it's time to start looking to get those shooters open. 2 seconds left. He's going to have to force one up. They threw Duke the grenade. And that one off the mark. Ariel Savario trying to put a move on. Oh, God. What a behind the back. Almost gets that one to go. You see him wince into the crowd after not making that one. But the MVP just super tough. This guy has a bag on him. Fox with the rock. Fox tries to put up a tough layup. No good. 10 seconds left. I know CBC is likely going to hold for the last 7 seconds left. They get it to Isley. Beautiful shot. And it is good. Isley gets it back down to 11. He from Duke. No good. And a beautiful play set up right there by the MVP to end that quarter. Isley knocking it down. And just check out the highlights throughout the game. Both teams just clawing back and forth. Select has held a pretty comfortable double-digit lead at some points, but but you cannot sleep on CBC, guys. CBC, super tough competitors. Can't count them out. Give me 1 second, guys. Three-pointer good by JJ. Help us go right back up. Part of me got still fighting through this flu as much as I can. But we not gonna let it stop us, man. We not gonna let it stop us. We gonna keep fighting, SBA community. You know how we rocking. Duke Spliff gets the board. offensive rebound keeps it alive. This is why we duke it out. And one. The Philippine phenom Dynamite JJ with the and one and Drew. Uh-oh. Are we gonna need the security to get out there? Are we gonna have to get Drew out of this game? Are we gonna have to get him out of this game, man? And yes, they're gonna get Drew out of here. They actually got Drew out of here. Whoa, he was taking it a bit too far. Had to get him out of there after that foul and trying to get to JJ, and we keep it alive. So JJ doesn't count his pennies. Don't like that, but now we can turn this into a 4-point possession after this rebound. And Eddie puts Mr. Blue in a spin cycle. The unconventional spin cycle, just dribbled around in a circle and got the space he needed the second time around. Then Eddie said he wanted to take a back seat in this game. Offensively, took a bit of a back seat, but still showing up in the moments that is needed. Timeout CBC as we go up 18. Loving the effort right now, but it's still way too much time left to call it quits against a team like CBC. MVP off the mark. JJ to Ash, and they wanted to get the Norway Nightmare more involved. JJ shushing the crowd, and when I say that Ash has stepped it up big time after these guys were saying they wanted to get him more involved offensively, this is what we like to see from the Norway Nightmare. Also, a terrific job by him and Madsen helping to guard Ariel Severio, and just as I say it though, Ariel still slithers through the lane. And as you can see, 37% from the field for Canarias, 47 for the SBA Select. So not too far off, but it is making a difference right now. Eddie B got me too excited right there. Nasty move. Putting Webster down and knocking down that mid-range shot. That was nasty. Big shout out to the franchise. Tom Ellis wants the three. No good. Clanks off the back of the rim. Ew. Duke Spliff with the rock. Duke almost lost the ball. Active hands from the CBC guys. Ash wants to set Duke the screen. Duke. Good take right there from Duke. Fighting through the contact. Doesn't finish, but he's going to earn himself a trip to the line. And Ariel Severio is not happy right now at all. As you can see, he is letting the rest know how displeased he is with that call right there. Free throw is up and it is good. 80-59. Second free throw on the way from Mr. Spliff, 81-59. So now the lead is just ramping up. I'm still scared to get a bit comfortable because you know how dangerous and how quick these guys can fill up the scoreboards, especially with that defense. But two very surprising misses right there. One from Juice and another one from Tyrone Webster. And JJ skipping through the contact. Refs are not going to call it, but JJ doesn't care as he finishes 83-59, and now we're beginning to pour it on. A lot of people thought it would be a sweep, but CBC was able to come home and get a win. Oh my God, Chambers dunking on the franchise. That is on his head. Whoa. 83-61, and the franchise right back. The franchise said, "Oh, you thought that was something?" All right. Shout out to JJ, man. JJ playing shooting guard for us, but JJ could have been a PG. Got the size for it, and we know he's more aggressive as a scorer, but this kid could throw dimes as well. And the juice, man, trying to turn things on in this fourth quarter. Gotta watch him. This is what I get worried about. Between the defense and the three-point shooting ability of the CBC. Gotta watch these guys. JJ trying to survey the floor. Looked like he could have had Eddie B or could have had Ash off the curl, but elects to shoot the deep three. Ew. Held the ball just in a little too long. Shout out to Kyle Jacobs, one of our newer prospects, another Philippine native. Shout out to Kyle. Appreciate your commitment to this league, my guy. Loving how the SBA is expanding internationally, and I appreciate all the support, man. This started as an idea from a couple of friends, and now we've touched, just so many different places in the world. I truly appreciate you guys for all the support, man. This is why even when the flu is attacking the SBA, man, we still trying our best to get as much content as we can out. Oh, nice move, and there goes the Philippine phenom JJ with the finish. And the Philippines have been putting on for the SBA for a long time. Now we got some new Philippine prospects, so I'm super interested to see the Philippine phenom once again. Just racing to the finish line in this one. Racing to the finish line in this one. And it's looking like Select is headed to a 3-1 lead. Jaden Blue wants the three off the screen. Knocks that one down. But it might just be a little bit too late. Definitely might be a little bit too late. JJ to Duke. Oh, Duke thought about it. He's about to wind up for the three. With that one off the mark. Mr. Spliff, what do you got? That one off the mark for Duke. They've been playing pretty good defense on Duke in that mid-range area. You know he likes that shot, but they've been making it tough on him. Ariel Severio with the slam, trying to get the crowd into it. JJ with 21 on 9 of 19, and Ariel just 12 on 5 of 16. So this is another game in which JJ has taken it to the MVP. He has 24 on the night. JJ doing what he does best. Jaden Blue right back. And Jaden Blue 18 for CBC on 6 of 18. The two young phenoms leading the charge for their teams right now in the franchise. Flying through, doing what he does. Eddie B just such a great athlete. JJ with the board off the 3-point miss from Jaden Blue. And let's see if JJ trying to keep it going. He's hot, and oh my God, another alley-oop dime to the franchise. And the franchise doing his thing off the ball, letting JJ do his thing on board this game. And that's what's so dangerous. It's like having 2 point guards out there, but they're also both super athletic. And oh my God, this is why this kid, Jaden Blue, is so tough. This is why this kid is so tough. If I'm not mistaken, he did declare for the SBA draft, and I know teams are going to be drooling at the opportunity to draft this kid, Jaden Blue. He is outstanding. Eddie skipping through, foul. Eddie B headed to the line for 2. Eddie B trying to take it right back to Jaden Blue, because this kid, Jaden Blue, I know his team is losing, man, but you cannot deny the talent of these guards for CBC. When it comes down to Ariel, OJ, and Jaden Blue, these guys have truly carried Spain on their back, man. CB Canarias. Gotta love, what these guys have been able to bring to them, man, to their club, their basketball club. Gotta love it. These guys have truly carried this team to the promised land. They're in the championship right now, and I don't think anybody, you know, would have predicted that to begin the year. Especially we had teams like Milano. Got a lot of tough teams, man, in the overseas series. And these guards took on the challenge and really, you know, took this team very far. Eddie B just trying to put on a show now. He's just getting fancy out there to end this game. Super passive early, and then he was like, you know what, let me hop in my bag after we got up a nice lead. Juice Man off the mark from 3. And we definitely... Duke Spliff wants the 3, no good. Lance Madison wants the board, gets the board, but that is stolen from Jaden Blue. A lot of tough defense, man. This is what you gotta watch out for with CBC. Mr. Blue gets the pass, knocks it down. Just a lethal shooter, man. So young and so talented. Can't wait to see this guy at the next level. Eddie B, skip through. Hey, no good. Gets his own rebound though. Is he gonna go up against the taller Webster? Yes, he is. Webster just trying to guard without fouling. Let this time run out. No need to let this lead pour on, as the team is already down big. And Eddie B is just still just right at these guys. Maybe Eddie B trying to get those stats in for that finals MVP. Him and JJ. Him, JJ, and Duke may be top guys right now for that finals MVP. Looks like they battling for it. Eddie, skip through, step back, midi. Eddie, Swiss cheese, and Eddie just pulling out all the tricks late. Pulling out all the tricks late. Still right there. Still good defense. And I think we're just going to dribble this one out now. That'll be the respectful thing to do. And yes, that's what we're going to do. Shout out to CBC and company. But we're going to get a win here on their home turf. We're going to steal one. And now we're headed back to the Garden. Now we're headed back to the Garden. Guys, headed back to the Garden with a chance to end this thing on our home turf. And check out the fans. Check out the fans in 2 with Duke. Yes, sir, guys. CB, pardon me, I meant to mute up, my bad. CBC, of course, not happy with that. Loss right there, as now they get that much closer.
One team has emerged victorious. The NBA champions. Congratulations to the whole organization and, of course, this incredible team. This Larry O'Brien trophy, and I believe this suitcase are yours.
Not sure why they giving the early, celebration here. Guys, maybe it's just a 2K glitch.
You're Bill Russell, Finals MVP.
But I know it's definitely not supposed to be doing this right now. Is there something that I missed? Hold on. It may be something that I missed. It may have been a 5-game series, guys. Pardon me. If it was, the game will definitely let me know after this game. And I will end this game into the foul to show you guys. Because if that's my mistake, then that's my mistake. I thought it was a 7-game series. That will be my mistake if it is my mistake. But I don't think that it was a 5-game series. I'm not sure. But I will end the game. I will end it in the foul so you guys can see if it was. Because if it was a 5-game, when I leave this, it's not going to let me. It's going to be the end anyway. So it's going to go into the next season. So I'm trying to be just transparent here as possible. I didn't think it was supposed to be a 5-game series. It was supposed to be a 7-game. But if it is, guys, I apologize. If it was a 5-game series and this was the end, I truly apologize. But We're not gonna talk like champions until we know for sure what's exactly going on. But for now, JJ came up big, 24, 9, and 7. That's a huge game. He stepped it up big time for us in this. He stepped it up huge for us in this finals, man. Doing all we could have asked from game 1 to now. Just has been just huge what he's contributed. Huge game, man. 24, 9, and 7. 10 of 23 of 9 from the 3-point line. And that's just great for the Philippine phenom, man. This is what exactly the potential that we saw in this kid coming in. A lot of people thought he was just a shooter, but he's proven to be just a lot more than that. Eddie B, the franchise, we call him the franchise for a reason. 21 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists. Got a lot of these buckets, in the garbage time to even out. I feel like his numbers, but he definitely still was, contributing at a high level when it mattered. Even if it wasn't scoring, he was assisting, doing all the little things, playing good defense on Jaden Blue when it mattered, when it counted. Duke Spliff as well, man. 17 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. How could you not, how could you just not like that effort out of your true leader, man? Like, conference player of the year, leader on this team, really an extension of the coach, man. And there goes, man. Duke Spliff, the street ball legend, showed this year that he is more than a street ball legend. Showed that even in organized basketball, he can, he's more than capable of getting it done. And once again, pardon if you're new here and you're hearing me just, falling over my words, coughing, pausing. I do have the flu. Been hit with the bug, and I'm fighting through, man, making sure we get it done here in the SBA, man. So, yeah, man. Duke Spliff came up big in this game, and Ash Erickson, the guy said that Ash needed to get it done. They wanted more from Ash on the offensive end. They wanted to incorporate him more in the offense. They felt incorporating him more into the offense was going to give us the result that we got here. And who am I to deny them, man? Look at what Ash came and did when we just slightly implemented him more in the offense, dumped it down to the post a little more, got that pick and roll going with him. And Ash is a hustle guy. He's going to play defense. He's going to get rebounds. But when he's able to turn it on offensively like this, I'm telling you, he could be one of the most dangerous bigs in the league. And I can't wait to see this guy's growth at that pro level. I'm not sure if he's coming back or going to the pros. I believe he's going to the pros. But I know any team is going to be happy to draft a guy like Ash. He is the truth. Just one of them guys, man. The bench came up big too. Look at Lance Madison. 4 points, 13 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Just doing all he could on the defensive end. And that's what we like to see, man. Defensive end just huge. At second level, when you're going against guys like Ariel Severio, Jaden Blue, is super important. And that's what you got right there. That's what you got. Let me make sure I get these stats from my guy Olin in the building, man. O Block with the stats. Shout out to my guy Olin. Shout out to baby boy Nolan as well. And yeah, man, just continuing to add more and more to this SBA family, and I appreciate you guys for rocking with us, man. Like I said, don't go anywhere because I want you guys to see the foul. Just in case that was the last game, I want you guys to see the foul. It may have been just a glitch, but I want you guys to be able to see the foul, because if I can't, it's like no way to go back. If I can't, what I'm saying? If that was the last game, it's no way to go back. So that would be the last game until next season. Which will be starting up soon. The overseas and pro season will be the first seasons on 2K24 before the academy, because the academy basically just ended with high school. So we will still have prospect runs. We will still have prospect runs at rec for the academy guys, but the priority will soon become overseas and pros. I will be trying to get combine and pros done. If Jo could get back in time, then we will be having overseas and pros run at the same time. If Jo cannot come back in time, then I will have to just do combine and pros, and then we'll have to space out and do overseas, and academy, how we did, each series after the next in 2K23. So we'll keep you guys posted. Jaden Blue. Jaden Blue, 23 points. This young phenom, 23 points on 23 shots. That is a lot. 5 of 15. He is a volume shooter, but you cannot, count out the effort of this youngin right here. He has a lot of potential, and I think at the next level, it's still going to be a learning curve for him. But I think at the next level, he's going to be a problem. A big time problem, a beast. Shout out to my guy Mari. Definitely been putting a lot of work, stepping up since Jo hasn't been able to be here. He's been handling some family things. But shout out to my guy Mari. Let me get a #5 in the chat, because he's been stepping it up big time, man. While I've been sick, while I've been doing attributes for while I've been sick, and while I've been doing the attributes for the new guys and testing sliders, Mari been stepping it up and been helping me get a lot done. Him and Luzone as well. Been stepping it up tremendously to keep this thing flowing. I want you guys to know that season 2 would not be possible without those guys. Luzone and Mari have stepped it up tremendously. A couple of other guys as well that helped with Discord things. KC, Nakano, but SBA community has just been tremendous in helping me get these things together en route to season 2, man. Can't thank you guys enough, because without you guys, it wouldn't be possible for these things to happen. So yeah, Mari's been stepping it up big time. Juice, man, played really good. We able to keep the MVP bottled up, and that went a long way towards winning this game. Tyrone Webster tried all he could, but just wasn't enough, and definitely was super tough for CBC in this one. It was a great game though. These guys played tremendous defense, and it was tough. It was definitely tough, man. It wasn't an easy feat to beat these guys. And like I said, if this has to be the last game, man, these guys definitely went out with a bang. They should not hold their head. The MVP stepped it up big time. Jaden Blue did what he could. Juice Man did what he could. And yeah, definitely don't hold your hats if this was the last game of the series. You guys fought hard. You guys didn't allow it to be a sweep. So it might have just been a 2K glitch. But if it wasn't a glitch and that was the final game, I am going to go out the foul so you guys can see if it was. But if it was, man, don't hold your heads. And if it wasn't, you guys still have an opportunity and still have, some life. But based on what we saw, I don't know. I know 2K definitely could get wacky sometimes. Got to get the stats from my guy Olin. But it definitely was a good game for CBC and company, man. I did y'all thing. Definitely stepped it up big time. I got to show these stats before we get up out of here. Got to show the team stats. And then I am going to go out of the foul. So that we're not going to end here yet, guys. I'm going to go out the foul. And I want some of you guys to stick with me here. Especially if you are part of the overseas series. Definitely want you to stick with us here. Just so we can see if this was, in fact, the final game. But we kind of cleaned out in every category. That's what I like to see. 51% from the field, beautiful. 39% from the 3-point line. They hit more, but was less efficient. They was more efficient from the free throw line, but we had more attempts. We had more fast break points, more points in the paint. more second chance points, and it was just pretty much a clean sweep for us in this game. 24 bench points was big. 26 assists to 17 was huge as well. The rebounds was definitely huge. 44 defensive rebounds to 31, and then 14 offensive to 6. And that's huge right there. That's huge right there. It was a fight all the way through. It was a fight calling game. Appreciate you guys, man, for rocking with us. Let me show you that just to end it off once again. And we're gonna go out just to see if in fact that was the final game. We're going to see right now if it was. See what the screen takes us to. And yes, guys, so it was a 5-game series, which would have meant first to 3 wins. I apologize for thinking that was a 7-game, guys. And of course the foul is not gonna let me switch it now. So the SBA Select have won the championship. I'm gonna get the screenshot here. Congratulations to the SBA Select, man. We came, we saw, we conquered. Shout out to CBC once again. You know, these guys fought hard. These guys came to battle, and they came up just short. They had a crazy playoff run that, I don't think anybody expected. They wasn't, it wasn't too much of a top team during the series. They had their fair share of, wins and losses, and they just always was known for that tough defense and the will of the MVP, Ariel Severio. So I do want to just tip my hat to Ariel and say good job, man. You definitely set a huge example for the league, being an MVP, your activity, your energy, and just your character, man, just goes such a long way. I know I've spoke on that many times, but this guy is a constant professional. He put in game plans for his team. He was like, one of the most active guys, always putting in work, always sending me things for his team, always sending me adjustments. And I just appreciate guys like that. It makes it a lot easier. Sorry, guys, sorry. It makes it a lot easier for me as a commissioner, to keep things flowing. And when you got guys like Ariel, who are just so professional in their approach, constantly wanting to get better, ask the right questions, and just always helping guys if he can as well when he does know things. Shout out to Ariel Severio, man. And then now to my select guys, huge shout out to my select guys, man. You guys deserve this big time. We probably was the most active team. You guys were the most active team, man, in the overseas series. These guys were active in the locker room all the time, active chatting it up at all times. And I just appreciate you guys. A lot of these guys on the SBA Select was the guys who helped me start this as well. But everything was earned, nothing was given. These guys were, putting in the work. The most active guys, like I said, if you go to the earlier days in the chat, you will see what I mean about activity and just keeping this thing pushing. It was these guys who pioneered this league. And then it was their decision to come to the SBA Select. Duke Spliff, the Norway Nightmare. Those are the guys I was talking to as far as like here from the beginning. Ash created most of the players to begin the league. Yeah, man, these guys were just die-hard SBA, and I appreciate y'all guys for rocking with me, helping me put this thing together, and being active as a team and just getting it done, man. This was a big season for us. We started off the overseas tour with a bang. We got a ring. The overseas tour is where I get to spread my wings a bit and get some coaching going. I did change it up because last year I was able to get some of the top players through recruiting because I feel like I'm the commissioner. A lot of guys, maybe the top guys, are going to want to come my way. and I just didn't think that would be fair moving forward for the rest of the overseas clubs. So I was like, let's go with a draft for overseas as well. So now guys can elect to go to the overseas draft or the pro draft if they feel like they need extra development, or they could just stay in the academy for a couple years, or even if they go to the academy for their full 4 years of eligibility, they still can choose to go overseas as long as they want. So you really choose your destiny here, and we definitely want to keep that intact. It's you guys' choice. So of course you definitely have to play 1 year of academy to start off, and then from there you can take your talents into your own hands and just do whatever you want, go where you please, enter the overseas draft, enter the SBA draft, start your journey how you want. But I appreciate all my SBA guys, man. We got it done. We got the ring. We put on for the SBA in the first overseas tour and got a ring. And let's see what overseas teams come back next year and try to dethrone us, man. Let's see. Let's see what teams try to dethrone us. And look at the MVP, Finals MVP, Duke Spliff. Duke Spliff with the Finals MVP. Duke, 19.3 points per game. 9.7 rebounds per game, 5.3 assists, 1.3 blocks per game, 1.3 turnovers, 44% from the free throw. 44% from the field, and only shot 17% from the 3-point line. But we didn't need him to be a sharpshooter. He had enough shooters around him, and we got it done, man. Big shout out to the SBA Select. Big shout out to Duke Spliff winning that Finals MVP. Hashtag roll another one in the chat before we get out of here. My God, Duke got it done, man. My God, Duke got it done. Brought it home for us. And before I go over this screen, I could get y'all screenshots in and stuff. I got a screenshot too, so I'll post this so Duke can have it, so he can have his Finals MVP trophy. Or I'm also gonna post a graphic for these guys. Post them on the page, much like I did for the rest of the champions. So now we have all of our champions, guys. We have Syracuse, won the college series in season 1. We have Word of God, won the high school series in season 1. And then we have the SBA Select, won the overseas tour in season 1. Only one more champion to crown in the SBA, and that is for the pros. So all of the top guys from all of those series that I just named will be battling it out for a chance to win our very first pros championship, and that is going to be crazy. That is going to be crazy to see. So yeah, man, it's gonna be great to see unfold, man. We got through all of our introductory series, and that sounds crazy. It took us a year to get through 3 introductory series, but even if you look around, man, nobody really working harder than us, man, especially when it comes to this basketball stuff. The proof is in the pudding. 1,000 subscribers in a year, 360 videos in a year. That's almost a video a day. Like, come on, that type of work. You could go look on the Instagram and see how many posts we make. That type of work is just unmatched. They could call it what they want. They can't say we ain't putting the work in, man. They can't say we ain't putting on. They can't say we ain't doing this basketball thing at a whole different level, because check out the work. The proof is in the pudding. 360 videos. That's almost a video a day. Like I said, go look at how many posts we got between all of our Instagrams. Whether that's Mulaverse, SBA.academia, or SBA.2k. We putting the work in. The Discord as well has a ton of content. And we gonna continue to put the work in, guys, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Don't want to hold you guys up for too much longer. But the SBA Select are the champions. here's some of the news outlets and what they have to say. Thought it would be dope to incorporate this. So you guys can see what's going on. SBA Select page posted, shout out to our guy Duke Spliff for smashing Finals MVP record. We love you, Duke. So what was the record? Season awards, most valuable player. Let me see. What was the record? Let me see. Wanted to see what was that record. My guy Duke Spliff got that Finals MVP though. See that. What was they note that? For sure. But yeah, this is just some of the news outlet stuff. I will get some screenshots, some pictures of the team during that little championship. During that little championship speech Adam Silver was giving, doing his thing. But you know I'm the Black Adam. No pun intended. But you know I'm the Black Adam. That's supposed to be me up there, so we won't be using Adam's face if anything. No, we'll be we'd be AIing it up, man, getting some photos out to you guys for the champions and all that. So we definitely will be getting that done. Appreciate you guys for rocking with me, man. Let me get a hashtag OT1 in the chat before we go. And I'll see you guys in the Discord because the night is not done. Appreciate you guys for rocking with me. It's your boy Commissioner Mula, man. And we are out. Peace.